Welcome back everyone to Kingdoms and Castles with me, Vapor. Okay, so there's been a little bit of a patch. Apparently, they've added the credits and done some other tweaks and bug fixes. Oh, they're attacking from a completely different side. This is unheard of so far. So I guess we should move what's left of our little army over here. I'm just keeping an eye on this. We're currently raking in an extra 55 gold a year. So we may need to build another treasure room. I'm guessing that is the general gist of it. What if I drop that to like 1 gold? Yeah, we'll do it to 1 for the moment and kind of let that catch up. We don't have any spare people, so we can't really build any more soldiers at this stage. Where are they? I love the fact now that they just come and attack. They don't even wait like they used to do, which is quite an interesting thing. I've started building some walls here with an archway, and we're going to build an area here, and I'm going to chuck soldiers just on there, because eventually they're going to look for ways in, so we're going to make it difficult. Oh, there is 2 of them. I did think it was a little bit strange to have 2 ships and only the one army. They were kind of hiding amongst the trees. Right, so we're going to have some aerial support here as well, which is fantastic. I can't even see what's going on, so we could get absolutely slaughtered amongst the bushes and not know. Oh, sensitive mouse. There's the other one, I can see their shadow. I don't know if your soldiers get better over time either. Oh, they're going to go for our farms. Oh, we've got a couple of our troops left. Oh, here we go. This is the worst thing now. They're going to start setting fire to everything. Hopefully, if we can distract them enough, they won't do too much. They've only got their main guy and 1 soldier left. And I'm down to my main guy. Is it my hero? I think they're called, potentially. I think there's no real animation, so I'm not too sure what's actually happening. Well, I've wiped out all these little troopers anyway. Oh, we've lost 1 building. We can put that back in. Forester. There we go. I'm not sure if he's attacking, or even if they do, because he just seems to be standing there bouncing on the field. And there's no health bar for this guy, is there? No. Okay, I've still a few questions, I guess, around that, because I'm not too sure how it works. But I suppose I kind of consider that another successful defense, really. So food is still coming through the roof, considering we've got only these couple of fields. Interesting. So what have you got, or what have you not got? You need a well. Well, we can fix that issue quite easily. So we'll chuck a well in here. So you got your library, you got your well, as neighbours, as happiness. Not complaining about the fact they don't have a town square. It's quite interesting, really. The library is still providing happiness. Yeah, they're getting along with this quite nicely. We might put a couple more arch towers, but I'm just thinking of building a small platform here and then having some soldiers on there. So once the wall is built along this area, I didn't really think about that. I don't think we can't move the quarry. I might have to pop this out or come round it the other way around. Just kind of give them a focal point for them to come in. I think it's referred to as a kill box, isn't it, really? So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, can we train any soldiers? Stored and ready to use, 10 of 10. And how many does it take per one, is it? I think it's 2 each, isn't it? Yeah. So that 6 is a little bit kind of me being a little bit too excited, I guess. So they're waiting for trainees to arrive. We definitely have the trainees. 16 people visited, but 11 found a satisfactory home. But only 11 found. Okay, does that mean we're full? We are full. So that's going to start draining the food a little bit. So we're going to have to give it a little bit of time just to say, well, we have a fire. Thankfully, we have a well. There's a well here. How could they not have access to a well? Weirdos. We shall just kind of turn a blind eye to that. Yeah, they're putting out that fire. If that actually burns the farm down, that's even equally annoying, considering there is 2 wells there. In fact, there's another one just there. No excuses. I did remove one of the charcoal huts just to see what would happen, and as you can see, it has started to dwindle. I suppose you could say we have got more houses, so that is a problem. Let's put in another one here. Let's not make another problem that we that we can solve fairly easy. We're running a little bit out of stone, so we can open this place again. So we're currently not building anything, I don't think. Nope, so we have 15 people left. Some harvest issues, okay, and that's about it. Food doesn't seem to be a real issue, does it? Just because I'm a stickler for kind of having things kind of boxed off, let's do that. We have the pub, which is going to take some of the food, consumes 10 food a year. There's 2 master brewers in there, okay, so these guys must be over the moon over here. 102 happiness, yes, most definitely. Terrible plague, oops. I completely forgot about the hospitals. Let's whack one of these in. They don't have an area of effect, it seems, so let's put one up there. I know they can't cope travelling like huge distances, so we will have to put some more. I did notice this. Guardian of the forest and all its creatures. I'm going to presume that's called Lord Levi. I'm not sure if I've missed something somewhere here. I don't know if this is to do with one of the developers or something along those lines, but we shall build it just to see what it does. It doesn't really give anything away at that point. Has no more armaments. Right, so why have we got no more armaments? I know we're making tools as well. How are we for tools? We got no armaments, we've got some tools. Stored and ready to use. So okay, I guess that's just a case of it being moved. But we can assign these soldiers, can't we? So we can do that. Perfect. We can take our little guy here. And I'm just going to sit him on there. I did read that in the next update. I don't know if they mean version 1 or whether it's the next kind of little point something fix. That you're going to be allowed to get armies to follow each other. So rather than selecting loads of different ones and tell them where to go. And you can't drag and select. But I think you're going to be able to click on the different armies and tell them to follow one specific group. Which I think is fairly cool. I'm getting a little bit worried, let's say, that we're going to get an ogre at some point. So that's something else to think about. We might have to deal with that at some point. How are we doing for gold? We're still making plus 11. That's fine. We can train another soldier, but yeah, let's just let that build up a little bit for the moment. I'm not too much in a rush. Right, so I think, do we have everything apart from a church and like the manor house? I think we're doing there. We've not built an orchard yet. We do have a market, it's here. We have a dragon. It's only a little one. We have the barracks. We don't have the Great Hall. I'm not even sure if that works. I almost said Great Hall then, using my northern accent. Great Hall. Try that again. Chamber of War, we have that. This one we're probably going to need more of, I'm guessing. We've not used the rock removal yet. I suppose we don't necessarily need to. He's going to set fire to something. I think he's hovering in such a position where it looks like he's about to open his mouth. Or is this having a good look? That tower should pick him up shortly. Yep. Yeah, so these horrible grey rocks here we will be able to remove at some point. And probably these ones. The stone we will use at some point. I think he might get killed. We do need more homes, but I'm still a bit about food at this stage. I wish there was kind of like you get this little breakdown here. I wish there was a similar thing on here that's saying how much food you produced, say, last year or last season, and how many people that fed and what the surplus was. I mean, you can roughly work it out. But if you have a bad season, that's going to make a bit of a difference anyway. I think we could probably cope with a couple more houses. But what I'm tempted to do is have, what are they called? The manor houses. Say in an area, let's have a look at the map actually. This is quite green. That's probably going to be good farmland, but this is green as well. I'd like to have like a somewhat fully fledged town. I could have built this castle better. Thing is, I wasn't necessarily intending to have a good go at this. because I was... we're going to plague. Because I was thinking when version 1's out, and that is fairly soon, we can start from scratch and try and build something really impressive. But once I've started playing again, it's kind of reminded me how much fun this game actually is. I mean, I played it a little bit too much, and I'm not going to lie, I did kind of get bored of it, but now I'm back after not playing for a while. I've kind of had like a refreshed view of the game. You can fit 2 farms in there, so I don't really want to ruin that area. Let's have a look. So 3, 3. So we could come across 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think a road along here would be good. Let's speed the game up a little bit. Let's have those trees removed. Stone seems to be not really doing anything. Considering I have 2 stone mines. Oh, it is moving up slowly. Charcoal is suffering. It's not doing as well as it was. Right, so we're definitely going to have some farms in here, I think. We'll let those build those roads there. Because yeah, we had one here and I removed it. And I put it over here, which to me made sense. Because we're only storing wood and charcoal in here. We're not running out, but it still seems quite low. But considering we've got 440 wood, I still think that either the graphical bug is broken or the fact that it doesn't empty these out properly, because that seems quite full considering the wood that we have. So 94 stone, there's a little bit of stone in there. Maybe I'm just overthinking. That is possible too. What are you holding? You're holding all the armaments and stuff. That's fine. Though you don't seem to be holding very much, in all fairness. I could put stone in here as well, I think. Let's do that. We have plenty of space. It just means they don't have as far to walk then. Okay, that's perfect. How are we doing over here? Yep, they've done that. Yeah, we're making quite a lot of gold, aren't we? So let's put some ballistas on here. I know their range isn't like massive, but why not? Let's do that. Now we're doing -1 gold, which means we do need to click on this and we do need to up that a little bit. There we go, plus 51. That's what we need. We have 10 of 10. Where do we recruit the main guy? Here we go, 100 gold. We'll take you. And we'll do 10 of you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll give us another little army. Because they will send the ogre at some point. Yeah, see, if we can remove this, we can have a road coming up here. We'd have to move the well, but that's not really a problem, is it? Food, 846. I think, although it's not necessarily the best move ever, I'm wondering if we put a granary there, a small one, just because it fits more than anything, and one there, so that's 3 by 3. It's just a little bit of extra storage. I know a few of you would disagree with putting the small one in, but it just, to me, just makes sense. And I could put another one here. It's just kind of keep it compact. And hopefully if we do have the markets around, and we will have a couple down here, they will just draw from the nearest things anyway, so that's neither here or there. So let's definitely increase our food production. Can we pause these? No, we can't. It's fine, but I can make sure nobody goes in it. But at least I know what I want to do in that area. Stone is quite slow at the moment. So what's the advisors got to say? That they are happy. Too long to harvest. Is this... You're full. Okay. And you are quite full. And you're not far off being full, I think. Let me have a look. I think we need to squeeze a granary in here. Or somewhere in this area. Let's town. Let's build a road up here. And maybe plop. What's the range of that thing? Yeah, let's prop a granary in here. I think that might be a smart move. What else have we got? We've got no idle people, probably because they're all currently working on that. Although I did just make a load of soldiers, so bring you over here. Are you all ready? Looking for a new trainee, okay. How are we doing for gold? Plus 51. Food. Food has gone down a little bit, but we're going to lose quite a bit here because of the bad weather, which is not great. currently has no charcoal. Does that mean there's a few unhappy places? Yeah. But that's fine. It's not a major issue. Anything else? What have you got to say? He's happy and content. Well, that's just the way we like it. How do we remove these dirty rocks again? Industry, isn't it? We need tools. Either we're not making enough tools, or they're just... Let's turn weapons off for a little while. Let's make some tools. So we're still waiting for a few more people. Have we literally run out of builders? Right, oh yeah, because we built these as well, and they take quite a few people. Oops. Made a little bit of a boo-boo there. Okay. So I guess that's going to force my hand. How are we going to do this? Got to cut the trees first side. Well, that's slightly awkward. Because we haven't got the people. Well, that one there, one there, one there. And I think, yeah, one there. Let's drop you there. So that means we're going to need to free some people up. Let's demolish that. Let's cancel you, 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 and you. Has that freed me up, anybody? That is the question. Yaha, yes, somebody's going to start building that house. They're going to pick up the odds there, that's fine. Don't know how many people are working on that, just 1 of 5, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So let's have a look at this logically. We got quite a bit of wood, so we could, I suppose. You've not got a lot in there, you've got a fair bit, so let's turn you off for a little bit, and hopefully you will go and build before going and stocking up these buildings. This can be 20 people, doesn't it, if I remember rightly? Yeah, I was going to say food is suffering. I started to panic there a little bit. And I realised it's this one. It's not as high as it was, that's for sure. We did have a bad harvest. We got 5 tools, so we'll be able to remove some of these soon. We got 2 of 5, so where did the other people go, I wonder? Have they gone into these? 3 of 4. If I can click on the actual building, 3 of 4. I think at least one person went into there. Okay. We could turn this guy off as well. Hopefully you come this way and don't go and fill it. Where are you off? Is it this guy? Oh, they become soldiers. Right, that's why we're losing them at the moment. Fair enough. Well, we got 3 of 5. Okay, this will build soon then. I'll turn this off. Yeah, it's got 4 people, so some will become soldiers, and surely some will come and deal with this. Let's get it almost done anyway. How have we done with the soldiers? Got 2 more people waiting to go there. It depends how the game is prioritising these things. Just watching what everyone is doing. Has anyone gone into these? 3 of 4. 4 of 4. Yeah, so the game isn't prioritising the building, which is quite interesting. Because I'm pretty sure the game used to prioritise the building before anything else. So if you turn the building off like that, they would come and build before picking up any of the other jobs. So it's an interesting difference there. That's also going to allow me to tax a little bit more. So I might be able to switch back to 1 gold again until I need more. So I don't really want to be taxing them more than I need to, especially when you can only store so much. There we go. So we have 1 idle worker, which we don't have any longer. So what we will do is we will pop this stuff back in, ready for when we have that influx of new people. By influx, I mean 20. It is 20. Oh, 25 even. Okay, so we're just going to wait for that point where people want to come and stay. Let's do a festival. Let's get the happiness as high as we can. Terrible plague isn't going to help that situation. And that's going to give me a minus 15. But the festival is cancelling that out currently, which is quite good. It's fairly useful. They're having a little bit of a freak out on there. How many? We got 8 of 10. Oh no. Let's assign you. So that means we've got 8 of the 10 weapons available. I think we'll drop you over here for the moment. Because we don't know where they're going to come from next. Okay, you are starting to fill up. In fact, you are full. Excellent. So you have 12 idle people, which means if we switch you back on, and you, and then the forester. Perfect. That's everybody switched back on. So we'll let this build and we'll see where we are for people. You've got a little bit of a shortage of food. I don't think that's the case. It might be just your head of household. Here they are. Is being a little bit lazy. There we go. And they got minus 24 for being taxed. So where's my tax building? Let me turn this hideous yellow off. It's this building here, isn't it? Yeah. If I can click on it. Drop that to 1. Is that enough? It is. We're making +6. So until we decide to build any more, that will help, I think. Yes. Perfect. So we have 9 spare people. I make it. So 3, 6, 7, 8. And we haven't really got enough to do more farms. Let's see what that one does. Because 25 people is a huge number when you think about it. Oh, I said I was going to build this, didn't I? Holy. Wow, that's huge. I think we should build that down here somewhere in a town centre. I'm not sure what it does exactly. Oh, that's kind of it's kind of distracted me now. I wasn't even going to do that. Let's come down here. So we're a dragon sighted. I am bothered by it, but I'm not bothered by it at the same time. So I'm not going to panic. That is a big one by the looks of it too. I'm thinking. Maybe if we run a road, because they've changed the distance of the area of effects of buildings, haven't they? So potentially we could build a nice grid and it still work. I feel like he's going to do something eventually. Maybe he's just going to run off. He don't seem to hit it every time. He does flash occasionally. There we go. Please, if you are going to die, please don't die in a building. Oh, there we go. He's caused a little bit of chaos. He's set the rocks on fire. We have molten rocks. I'm hoping they deal with that pretty sharpish. Yeah, they have done. Perfect. So, we were going to build Lord Levi. Whoops. Let's try that one again. Where did he go? He's in here. Let's get that going. I have no clue if that does anything. Does it apply any kind of happiness? Pass. I have no clue. It's got 9 of 10 builders. Food is looking not too bad. I think we do need to think about the additional farms. And the plague. Jeez, we need another hospital. I'm not too sure what causes plague. I think it's just population. Once you get to a certain point. I should probably put another hospital because that one is quite far away. Oh, that might be a fairly good spot actually. Let's drop one in here. One peasant died of plague. Yep, and that's going to upset people inevitably. Okay, let's get it. It's waiting for the stone more than anything, isn't it? Yep, there we go. It's fairly peaceful on the Viking front, isn't it, really? It's not getting attacked too much. The good thing as well about the way the new peasants kind of come and join your town is if I build this and I want to get rid of these houses and those people to move in there, if you build it at the right time, they don't instantly move in, the new people. It kind of every so often it checks. So it gives you a chance to actually fill these up with your current people if you wish to kind of move your town around, which I think is a fairly cool feature. Lord Levi. Is he causing the trees to grow? Because ever since I placed this building, there seems to be a lot of trees happening. Guardian of the forest and all its creatures. I do wonder. We do need a market over here as well. Where's the nearest one here? Yeah, because these buildings are going to struggle a little bit over time. Food is fine. I'm not going to panic right yet. We do have enough stone. We're just waiting for them to bring it. It's quite a storm, actually. It's flooding everywhere. Oh, and Lord Levi is on fire. Oh, dear. I mean, you got to ask yourself, yes, stone that burns. Wonderful. And we just lost all those resources. How annoying is that? Let's try build Lord Levi for a second time. Yes, but I think that will have to wait for the next episode. It'd be interesting to see if it does anything other than potentially spawn trees everywhere. But thank you very much for watching. So until next time, as always, take care.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.